Hi, my name's Linda Kenny, and I help people like you get from where you are today to where you want to be tomorrow. And yes, I've still got that dreaded cold. So I'm sorry if I sound a bit muffled today. I want to talk to you today about stress and how you deal with it. Before I get on to that, though, I just want to remind you that I offer a 20-minute discovery call that's complimentary. And if you'd like to book some time with me, go to callwithlynda.com or private message me if that's what you prefer. Now, stress can affect our lives in more ways than one, and learning how to deal with it or even prevent it can lead us to feeling much happier and more positive. I think just about every one of us is exposed to stress and more stress than we really want. It can be challenges at work, challenges at home, challenges in your business, in your relationships. And just recently for me, it's been about moving home and sorting stuff out there. So you can't avoid stress sometimes in your life. But in certain situations, our bodies go into a state of stress. I read the technical side of this, and it says our blood flows to other muscles and our brain function isn't working as normal. And that is when you hear the term, I can't think straight. How many times have you said that to yourself? When any of us are in that kind of mode, it affects the people around us as well. We start to snap at people, snap at our loved ones, snap at people we work with. And it can also affect our physical health. Apparently, it does increase the sugar and the blood pressure levels, and it makes us feel tired. How often have you felt stressed and felt absolutely shattered and you can't be bothered to do anything else? Now, there are some things that you can do to deal with stress, and I thought I'd share some things that I've found helpful. For instance, looking after your health. I mean, without good health, there's nothing else, is there? We've got to look after ourselves by staying healthy, eating balanced meals, says me with a cold. Reduce your alcohol levels, and if you smoke, stop smoking. I stopped smoking 2 years ago. And I know that in itself can cause anxiety, but we know it's not good for us, and there's many different things you can have to help you do that now. The second thing is to get a good night's sleep. Do you know we spend a third of our lives asleep? It really is important, and it's an important part of staying well. Drink more water, something I've been so guilty of in my life that I forget to drink water. Can you believe that? But we need it to stay hydrated. We also need to keep moving. It's no good sitting, being couch potatoes, sitting on our bums all day doing nothing. We have to get up and we have to move about. And of course, the next thing really is to have a positive mindset. Positive people are much happier than people that are negative, that decide to get stressed over things, they get uptight over news items, and some people are really negative all the time. So, when you get stressed again, ask, will the world stop if you feel there isn't enough time in the day to get all your jobs done? And that brings me to the other thing is to manage your time better. Be more organised. Or do you always feel like you're playing catch up? If you tell yourself there aren't enough hours in a day, there won't be. So you need to slow down and just realise that it's not the end of the world if you don't get everything done that day. And the important thing is not to let other people's agendas take over your agenda for that day. The final thing is to learn to say no more often. There's something inside all of us that wants to please everybody. And so we get to say yes when we think, oh, why did I agree to that? Learn to say no. And I just wanted to give you a quote from my coach, Brendan Bashard, who says, people who fight basic stress advice are usually the ones who are the most stressed because they want to make their stress right, they want to justify it, and they want to have a reason for all this turmoil and drama and stress in their life. There's no reason except that reason which you give yourself. So, I'll give you those headings again. Look after your health, get a good night's sleep, drink more water, get moving, have a positive mindset, manage your time better, and learn to say no. There's tons of other techniques out there that you can find to help, but it will start with you. So make a start with you before anything else. As I said earlier, I do offer a 20-minute discovery call that's complimentary. Take advantage of that and go to my calendar at callwithlynda.com or private message me. And stay unstressed.